Get started at the top of your mat. Hands at heart center, soft gaze. Root through your feet, lift up through the top of your head. Take a breath in. Open mouth, exhale, sigh it out. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, airplane crescent. Left foot lifts, send it back, arm sweep back. Hold it. Face your palms down. Draw your right hip back. Send your shoulder blades onto your back. Spread your fingers. Reach your left heel back. Inhale, star pose. Heels in, toes out. Arms extend out wide. Exhale, horse. Hands to heart center. Bend your knees. Hold it. Palms press. Lift your chest to your thumbs. Draw your knees wide. To the front, warrior two. Bend your right knee. Press to the outside edge of your left foot. Reach your arms out wide. Hands to the floor. Squeeze your left knee, back leg into your chest. Hold it. Fingertips on the floor. Spread your shoulder blades apart. Pull your belly in. Bend into your right knee. Step your left foot down. Inhale, chair. Exhale, airplane crescent. Right foot lifts, arms sweep back. Right leg steps back. Draw your left hip back. So you have this hinge here. Reach your right heel back. Face your palms down. Roll your shoulder blades onto your back. It's external rotation with that palms facing down in the shoulder joint. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, horse. Hold it. Feel the depth in your legs. Shoulders back, lift your chest. Even if you're tilted forward, feel this extension from your hips down up through the top of your head. Left knee points forward, right foot pivots, warrior two. Breathe in. Exhale, hands to the floor. Right knee squeezes in, hold. Fingertips on the floor, spread your shoulder blades apart. Right knee squeezes in, step it down. Inhale, chair. Exhale, airplane crescent, left foot back. Inhale, star. Exhale, horse. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, hands to the floor. Left knee squeezes in, step it down. Inhale, chair. Exhale, airplane crescent. Inhale, star. Exhale, horse. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, hands to the floor. Right knee squeezes in, step it down. Inhale, chair. Exhale, airplane crescent, left foot back. Inhale, star. Exhale, horse. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, hands to the floor. Left knee squeezes in, step it down. Inhale, chair. Exhale, airplane crescent. Inhale, star. Exhale, horse. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, hands to the floor. Right knee squeezes in, step it down. Inhale, chair. Exhale, hands to your low back, back bend. Press your hips forward, weight your heels. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Shift forward, high plank pose. Hover your knees off the floor, hold it, shoulders back, broad chest forward, hold 4. Create this pull with your feet like you'll drag your feet forward. 3, 2, 1, to your knees. Weight in your left knee pit. On your hands or on your forearms, hover your left knee off the floor, shoulders back, broad chest forward, squeeze the weight, spread your left toes, hover it down, lift straight up, down, lift, down, lift. Open mouth, exhale as you lift it up. Last 4, 3, 2, hold it up. On 1, hold it up, pulse it up, pulse, 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 pulse. Pull your belly in. Last 4, 3, broad chest forward. That's 2. 1, hover at center, go out wide. Center, wide. Center, wide. Squeeze the weight, spread your left toes. Feel the rest of your body staying really stable. So it's a strong core work as well. Last 4, 3, broad chest, shoulders back. 2, hold it out. On 1, hold it up, pulse it up. Pulse, 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 pulse. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Send your left knee back. Squeeze left knee in. Back, in. Go 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze it in. Send it back and down. Remove the weight. Wide arm push-ups. Hands as wide as your mat. From your toes or your knees. Here you go. It's down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Basic move. Open mouth exhale as you press up. Keep your head and neck in line with your spine, with your torso. So if you're looking down at your hands or at your knees, your head is probably dropping. So gaze forward past the top edge of your mat. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands and knees. Weight in your right knee pit. Hands or forearms. Hover your right knee up. Just hold the hover first. Squeeze the weight. Spread your right toes. Spread your shoulders back. Right knee hovers, lifts straight up. Hover, lift. Hover, lift. Keep going. Open mouth exhale as you lift it up. Send your right foot straight back and up. Feel your core strong to keep your spine and your torso stable. Last 4, keep your torso as still as you can. Final 2, hold it up. On 1, hold it up, pulse it up. Pulse, 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 pulse. Feel the stability, strength. Last 4, 3, 2, listen. 1, hover your right knee, center, go wide. Center, wide, center, wide, center, wide. Squeeze the weight, spread your right toes. Last 4, 3, hold it up in. 2, hold it up. 1, right knee pulses. Pulse, 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 pulse. Broad chest forward. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Right knee back, right knee, right armpit. Back, squeeze, back, squeeze. Last 4, squeeze the weight. 3, 2, 1. Right knee down. Remove the weight. Wide arm push-ups. Toes or knees. Here you go. It's down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Now listen, get low and hold it. Elbows draw back, shoulders back, chest broad forward. Pull your knees or toes forward. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. To your knees, to standing. No weights. Feet hip width distance. Hands at heart center or hands at your hips. Basic form to start squats. Go down, lift up. Down, lift. Open mouth exhale as you rise. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Listen, get low. Hold it low. Shoulders back. Pulse it low. Pulse, pulse, pulse. With your hands on your hips, feel this crease that you create. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Listen, down and up. Right leg goes back. Elbows go back. Down, elbows back. So as you lift your right leg up, point your right toes down, pull your belly in. So there's not too much flaring at your rib cage, but you are turning on your back line. Last 4, 3, 2, hold the right leg back. On 1, hold it back. bend into your left knee. So you increase this hinge at your left hip, lift your right leg up higher, elbows draw back or hands at your hips, elbows squeeze back, pulse your right leg up. Pulse, pulse, pulse. More depth in your left leg. Right toes point down. Last 4, belly strong. 3, 2, 1. Right foot down. Go down, up, down, up. That's 4, 3, 2, 1. Get low, hold low, pulse, 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 pulse. Shoulders back, hinge at your hips. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Listen, down, up, left leg back, hands at your hips or elbows go back. Down, up. Left toes point straight down as you lift. Upper abdominals engage. Elbows draw back. Last 4. Get low. 3. Steady gaze. 2. Hold the 1. Hold it back. Hold it back. Bend into your right knee. Elbows back or hands at your hips. Left toes point down. Pulse left leg up. Pulse, 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 pulse. Elbows draw back, whether hands are on your hips or elbows are lifted, elbows back. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Left foot down, down, up. Just 4, 3, 2, 1. Left leg back. Weights in hand. Triceps, tricep extensions. Weights frame your front knee. Draw your shoulders back, bend your elbows, and then it's bend, extend. You could go one arm at a time. You could also lower your left knee. Broad chest. Focus on the extension of the weights past your hips versus bending your elbows very much. Less bend in the elbows. We'll get more into the triceps. Last 4, 3, draw your right hip back. 2, hold it back on 1. Now squeeze the weights in and up. In, then up. In, then up. In, up. In, up. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend, extend, bend, extend. Fire them up. Last 4, 3, hinge forward. 2, hold it back. 1, squeeze in, lift up. Squeeze in, lift up. Squeeze in, lift. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift your chest up. Weights to heart center. Press the weights together, draw your shoulders back. So you'll lunge it down, stand up, left knee to chest. Step it back, lower down, rise up, squeeze. Step it back, lower down, lift up, squeeze. Step, lower, lift, squeeze. Step, lower, lift, squeeze. Step, lower, lift, squeeze. Step, lower, lift, squeeze. Last 4. That's 3. Steady gaze. Last 2. Press the weights together. 1. Left leg back. Star pose. Heels in, toes out. Exhale, horse. Bend your knees. Weights to your hips. Rock it out side to side. So you'll take wide biceps. Bring your elbows at your sides. Palms face up, hands wide. So you're going to go down, up, curl. Down, up, curl. Elbows pin in. Press your feet down into the floor. Broad chest. Take it one breath at a time. Light grip on the weights. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees, bend your elbows. Out and in with the hands. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. More depth in the legs. Dry your knees back. Last 4, 3. Press your feet into the floor. 2, 1. Waist to chest, straighten your legs. Step your feet together. Weights at your side. Feet hip width distance at the top of your mat. 4 counts. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4 counts up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Go down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. 4, 3, 2, 1. One more. Down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now get low. Low enough to bring your weights to the floor. Jump squats. Heels lift or you jump off the floor. It's down, up, heel lift or up. Last 4, 3, 2. Last 1. Get low. Hands at heart center. Right leg back. Get a hold of your weights. Triceps. Start with the weights pulling down. Shoulders draw back against that pull. Bend your elbows. Bend, extend. Bend, extend. Draw your left hip back. Broaden your chest forward. Reach your right heel back, and you could choose to lower to your back knee, your right knee. You could go one arm at a time. Keep moving through it. You could go no weights. Focus in on the extension. Weights go past your body. Trust the sensation. High rep in this move, especially between both sides. Last 4, 3, hinge at your left hip. 2, hold it back. On 1, hold it back. Break down the pulse so it's just up. Pulse, pulse. Nothing just about it. Pulse, 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 pulse. Straight up. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend, extend. Yes, you got it. Bend, extend. Feel it. Last 4, 3, 2. Hold it back. On 1, pulse the hands in to squeeze. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Last 4. Breathe. 3. Hinge at your left hip. 2, 1. Weights to chest. You could go no weights. Lift your torso upright. Lunges with the back leg squeeze. Take it step by step, piece by piece. So you bend your knees, rise up, right knee squeezes in. Step back, lower down, lift up, squeeze. Step, lower, lift, squeeze. Step, lower, lift, squeeze. Step, lower, lift, squeeze. Keep going. So as you do this one, it's definitely going to challenge your balance. So if you get thrown off, you just step back and do it. You could eliminate the squeeze, stick with the lunge. Belly strong, chest up and broad, press the weights together. Last 4. That's 3. Last 2. Last 1. Right leg back, open, star pose, horse. Rock it out side to side. All right, now for this one, bring your weights forward. Give yourself some space. We have out and ins. So step your feet closer together, elbows bend. You go out one leg at a time or both. Go. Chest up. 10 more. 10 counts. Gaze up, head up. Last 4. Soft feet, bend your knees. 3, 2, 1. Horse legs. Get your weights. Wide biceps. Palms face up. So you go down, up, curl. Down, curl. Down, curl. Down, curl. Last 4. 3, 2, 1. Get low. Bend your knees. Bend your knees. Bend your elbows. It's out. Pull it in. Out. Pull in. Out. In. Last 4. Chest up. 3, 2, 1. Weights to heart center. Straighten your legs. Step your feet together. Top of your mat. Leave your weights down. Take a seat. Legs extended. Cross-legged or sit up kneeling. Bend your elbows, so elbows rest at your side, chest broad, hands together at heart center. Close your eyes or take a soft gaze. Root down through your hips, lift up to the top of your head. Acknowledge the completion of your practice.